Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everybody, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nurahmawati and I would like to present my paper with the title of Managing Cultural Differences Among Japanese Women Who Married to French Local from the Perspective of Japanese Value of 3M Maca Mana Masa. This paper is collaboration with Muhammad Sahnawi Haji Muhammad Pirus. For the background of the study, as we know, Javanese is the bigger and largest tribe in Indonesia, and they have a concept of patriarchy that placing women rule as a subordinate of men, and while women married, they become a konco wingking and swarga nunut neraka katut. Woman places limited only in 3M. Maca is beautifying herself, Mana is giving offspring, and Masa is cooking. She should be loyal to her husband and sometimes should allow her husband to taking another wife. But nowadays, globalization create the opportunity to meet spouse from other country, so intercultural marriage become common. This condition also applied to Japanese women that she want to have a gender equity and enjoy a modern life. The research question of this study is how Japanese women who married French local manage their cultural differencing regarding the Japanese value maca mana masa in the setting of liberté, égalité, and fraternité in Paris. Theory being used on this study is hybridization of two theory, intercultural communication, and a symbolic interaction. Methodology being used is qualitative method with hermeneutical phenomenology approach with data inquiry, semi-structured in-depth interview by choosing the 11 informant using snowball sampling with many criteria, and data management is conducted by NVivo. The finding for the first M is matcha. Regarding the inner beauty, Javanese women continue to drinking jamu while find jamu in France is difficult. So they create and they making their own jamu, and their husband follow drinking jamu like her wife. Regarding the outer beauty, informant apply natural makeup. This condition is same with the French women that also apply natural makeup, and also same with the husband desire that really like women with the natural makeup. This couple proud wearing batik and kebaya, and they wearing it according to Ngadi Busono, Ngadi Saliro, Empan Papan. They also have a batik sarimbit with the batik pattern with couple, and they combine it to be more stylish and modern. And for the beauty maintenance, they maintain it at home because beauty maintenance in spa and salon is different compared to in Japanese and also expensive. So they prefer to use money to their family. And the finding regarding the mana is so interesting because so many contradiction in Javanese and French. There is no obligation to having offspring in French, but in Javanese, if the woman not having a child, they will become a blaming, and they think that should allow her husband to take another wife. But in France, they have freedom to choose having children or not, because they can freedom living without a burden of child. And regarding the position of husband and wife in bedroom, woman is no longer as an object, because a wife is a partner of her husband. So she has freedom to object, to reject. She has freedom to reject their husband desire. And the big problem is regarding the mixed culture parenting. Both are responsible to parenting, but sometimes while Japanese women want to teach Japanese manner, it's really conflicting with the French norm. So children sometimes confuse choosing which one, Japanese culture from mom or French culture from their father. And regarding the sex education, based on sex gender, and Japanese women take negotiation on their children premarital sex in France, and in this situation, in Japanese is taboo. And the key finding regarding the masa, kitchen is no longer place for only for wife. Husband also have responsibility to cooking, to maintain household, to laundry, ironing, and anything. And regarding the recipe or the nourriture, they mix from Japanese and French. And so not every day they cooking rice, but sometimes wife should be drink wine, drink champagne, and eat cheese, even cheese, stingy cheese like a common veg is supposed to be eaten because to respect of the French culture. So regarding the money being used, the wife in France, the informant are working in France, so they have freedom to use their money. They didn't have the obligation to give 50% of their salary to the household. 50-50, usually 50 husband, 50 wife. But in this case, informant didn't have obligation to give 50% of the household maintenance, but they have freedom to use it and sometimes to send it in family in Indonesia. And regarding the mixed decoration identity, they placing artifact from Indonesia to show that wife is from Japanese. So while Japanese women migrate to France, they discover the gender equality between husband and wife, and also wife standing equal to her husband. Japanese women gain more and have freedom to maintain their dignity and tradition, and this condition are supposed to be kept in fact from the Japanese value 3M. The implication of this theory is a unique combination regarding the vocabulary, behavior, perspective, creating the new culture and the new identity. The new culture and new identity is come from negotiate differentiations in the existing culture and values. Both couple seeking common ground to avoid contradiction, disagreement, and create the new culture. This manifestation can be proposed by me and my partner is that Japanese culture and French culture got integration and acculturation to create new culture of matcha, new culture of mana, and new culture of masa. The conclusion of this study is the integration and acculturation have eventually result in the formation of new culture that is born of a mutual agreement and is followed by all family members, there be creating a new identity that is a hybridization of Japanese culture and French culture regarding the Japanese value of 3M matcha mana masa. This is all my presentation. Thank you for regarding my presentation. I would like to answer your question if any. Thank you very much everybody.